Rocking waves and heavy rain. You're looking live over the Naples Pier right now as Tropical Storm Gordon skirts by our coast. You may remember this pier was damaged by Hurricane Irma and just reopened about a month ago. Link News reporter Janae Muchmore spent the day in Naples. She's live there now. And Janae, are conditions getting any better?
Well, it's been on and off here, Oliver. We just had another heavy gust of rain, and it's kind of lighting up now. But the harbor master comes by every couple hours to check and see whether or not he needs to close the pier. And so far, that has not happened yet. You can see several people down at the end of it enjoying it, and activity has only been increasing here, which is the pier just reopened at the end of July following Hurricane Irma repairs. Now, we saw a bunch of families and visitors enjoying the Gulf earlier today, and many people I spoke with say they weren't worried about Tropical Storm Gordon. And at this point, the conditions here are nothing out of the ordinary. But September is the peak of hurricane season, and with a couple storms brewing off the coast of Africa, one man says he wouldn't be surprised if the pier suffers extensive damage again.
Tell you one thing, we were down in Miami, and we were looking at the Miami Pier down in South Beach, and that thing's made out of concrete. I mean, that thing is solid. We have a wood pier here, so whenever there is a storm, there's a substantial damage because of the materials that it's made out of. But I know Collier County and the city did quite a bit of extensive work to get it repaired and to get it shored up and fixed up.
Now, had contractors not been able to repair the pier 6 months ahead of schedule, it would still be closed today. Live in Naples, Janae Muchmore, Wink News Now.
All right, thank you very much, Janae. Marco Island is News Now. All right, thank you very much, Brittany. A wet Labor Day at the Naples Pier. The iconic landmark just reopened 5 weeks ago. Crews had to fix damage from Hurricane Irma. Now Tropical Storm Gordon is battering that area. Wink News reporter Janae Muchmore is live in Naples checking the conditions from the pier. Janae.
But right now the pier is still open, and the rain has been coming and going in spurts. As far as rain goes, it's been kind of quiet, but I think Jim just jinxed it. We did see our first strike of lightning just moments ago, and we heard our first roar of thunder. You can maybe see in the distance the waves are starting to come by, and we actually had a tour bus stop by a while ago. Several of those people hopped off and walked all the way to the end of the pier. They came back absolutely soaked, but nevertheless, the pier has seen a lot of foot traffic today. And several people have told me that they weren't concerned about the Tropical Storm Gordon, but the aftermath of Irma is still fresh in their mind.
There's still tarps on, but the repairs haven't even started. They've got the shingles and they've got the tiles off, but if we have another storm like we did last year, I think the roofs will literally come off.
And that's why a lot of people down here are hoping that it remains to be a quiet rest of hurricane season. Live in Naples, Janae Muchmore, Wink News Now.
All right, thank you. The first part of Southwest Florida to see the impacts of Gordon was Marco Island. That's also a spot where homeowners are on high alert after